Guys, it's a stream. Been away from streaming for like a couple weeks now. You know how it goes. I've been working though. Let's see. There you go. I'm just checking that all my stuff is good here. I should have a chat thing there now. I got that fixed up. Good. Fixed nice. I like to speak like that, you know. Alright, let's make a new character here.
Welcome to the halls of creation.
So, one thing I've done recently is that I have some audio controls here now. So I played a little bit of Daggerfall and I was like, you know what this game needs? Oh, you better know it. First of all, look at this. What? Where's the magic mirror? There's no magic mirror. I don't know what to do. What's this? Ooga booga booga. I got banned from our conservative for saying ooga booga. You guys are so afraid of liberals. Ooga booga. It was fun. So anyway, you guys know this dude.
You must choose a 4.
Oh wait. Yeah, screw you.
You must choose a 4. Must choose a 4.
Let me do that again. Just to demonstrate what's happening there, because I just kind of like did both things at once and it's probably very confusing. So if I'm just like, yeah, what's up? I'm not going to talk to this guy, I'm just going to leave. What?
You must choose a 4. You must choose a 4.
Okay, alright. So it's
You
like,
must choose a 4.
what do you mean? Or you can just say I'll walk my own path and I'll still do it, but I've shortened this text. You may follow the light of the flame, or you might seek the company of shadows. So did you see what he did with his hand there? He made the mirror appear. I should have narrated that. Let me do this one more time. Oh wait, check this out. This is the best part. If no one's around, like if I'm in the hallway right now, not overlapping with him, if no one's around, every like 30 seconds or so, he looks at it, waves his arm, and it disappears. Oh yeah. What's up, Mohammed? Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Just good, just barely afternoon. Listening to a latest jam I did with Jonah. Actually jammed again with him even more recently, like yesterday. But I haven't gone through that yet. This is from like last week. One little recording. And I have some other recordings from the week before after that. But anyway, so we talked to him.
You must choose
What do you
a
mean?
4.
Now look, watch. Yeah, I'm thinking of starting the animation a little later to make it more obvious, but he points his finger. I blended the montage of the emotes with him. I used the point. It's almost 9 p.m. in Saudi Arabia. Point. So, you may follow the light of the flame, or you might seek the company of shadows. In these 4 halls, statues of the males and females of all 10 races of the land. I should make that lands. I was thinking about it. I felt like races of the land, but it's the lands in this game. It's the Fey lands. That just seems... I need to change that. Let me just make a note. Start my note taking. It's about the little things. It's about the little things. Okay. Look at the statues. Left click to learn more about them, because that wasn't in there before. It wasn't obvious enough to tell people to get more descriptions from clicking on the races. The magic mirrors hold the key to your past and your present. The future is entirely up to you, and I alone must choose. So, now, instead of going straight to the... First of all, I'm going to mess this up. I have messed up the... Notice how the skills and attributes window opened as soon as I open the mirror? They're 2 different widgets, so I'm having a little bit of difficulty keeping them synchronized, so it might pop out of sync and I'll mess up. But for now, let's demonstrate what happens when I change races. I've got a little minor adjustment to race. So, what am I doing now? I'm just showing off what I've been up to the past 2 weeks. And probably continue working on some quest stuff, maybe add another NPC. So So, but for now, choosing a race gives you a slight adjustment to your starting stats, so it gives a little bit of flavor, but not enough that you can't just change it after a few levels. Humans, of course, are average. Alright, so a little bit of extra strength. I've also refined what these do a little bit more, so you have how much damage you can take, so that's your health, energy, speed for attacks and spells, energy recovery speed, so I've formulated that in. Your chance to hit with melee, ranged, and spells, how much damage you do in general, and your critical strike chance in general. How much physical damage you absorb from attacks that hit you, your chance to dodge attacks. So every skill will be useful? Yeah, these are all just attributes, so the skills will definitely be useful. I added a bunch of skills, let's check that out too. So, and then how much damage from magic you can resist from spells that hit you, and then how many magic spells you dodge completely. So, and then I also added an info panel so we can get some readout on, you know, he's level 1, health 100, energy 100, melee bonus, coming from, I should put a mouse over, yeah, to say where those comes from. Usable? Yeah, I want to keep it so that they're usable. It's like I didn't put a bunch of skills that you might normally have.
You must choose a 4.
Because I only want to have the ones that will actually be useful. So now if we go into here, and let's see, now I've messed it up. Okay, here we go. We're good for now. So, magic mirror swirls before you. Who are you? So if I just hit I know myself, I'll go straight into here as an adventurer, like before. And I have an average of skills of 20 just thrown into a bunch of stuff. Basically just, you don't know what you want to be, so I give you a little bit of everything. I don't think he gets any weapons. I should give them a little bit of weapon. I guess I expect people to train up in skills in person. So also, and help here explains everything. The details in characters' skins is insane. Yeah, isn't it? I love this normal mapping stuff. This was originally an orc skin, but I blended it with some elf details to make and change the color a bit, and turn it to make like a lizard man. So whenever you level up, you gain 5 level points to spend. Unspent level points will save and carry over to the next level. To raise an attribute, you must lower another. To lower an attribute, you must spend a level point. If you have level points to spend, click spend level point to enable the lower attribute. I was really tempted to write, if you have level points to spend, click spend level point to spend a level point. But I refrained. Click the lower attribute button on any attribute to enable the raise attribute buttons. Once you've clicked any raise attribute, did you add a quest? I do have the one quest. This is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to show you the details. It's very complicated with a lot of different results, different ways you can do the quest. Very simple, just a simple fetch quest, but with like different ways you can react to the dialogue and change what happens. And then the result, it gives you 9 different endings. It's very basic, just the guy saying who he suggests you go to next. So, it's pretty good. Just to test the water, you know, one quest. So once you've clicked any raise attribute button, click the accept button to confirm or hit the cancel button to refund your level point. Skills are gained from trainers, lost tomes, and learning from other players. So, you know, you got all your stuff that these do. So let's change the background to fighter. So now you see I have some skills and weapons, parry, dodge, block. You can hide the help panel. Info has changed. My ranged bonus, 30. Oh, that's right. This isn't going to change because that's based on attributes. This stuff. If I change my race, this stuff will change. So you'll be another test. Yes, after this there will be. So wait, let me do the testing. So how about help me choose? This is the Daggerfall part. A belief you've held since childhood is... Mohammed, I want you to answer these for me. We'll figure out how this works for you. So tell me whenever you're ready. Where I live is of deep significance to me. I need to do something productive with myself. I want to see the world and all of its people. I must study the art of war, the thrill of the hunt. Knowledge is the first step to victory. So let's see what you end up with. Yo, what's up? Yunus. M. Yunus Varu. So anybody pick one. Immunis, if you want to cut him off and just say, hey, I want to check that out. Whoever answers first on each round can both answer. But basically this is like an origin chooser, like class chooser, like help me choose thing. I'm good, what about? Please repeat what you said, the video had stopped. Oh. Here, let me do this again. So when you use the mirror, it says, I must study the art of war, he says, okay. So help me choose. I must study the art of war, the thrill of the hunt. How do you prefer to fight? Just give me a weapon, any weapon. At ranged is where I do best. Up close in the thick of it. We still have 6 possible outcomes here, you guys. I really like my system here. This is totally different from the thing with 9 options I was saying before. What about you? I'm good, what about you? Yeah, pretty good. Had a little bit of back pain because I think I played D&D a couple days in a row pretty late. I tried to stream it, but I'm glad I didn't do that. I had to fix my bitrate settings. A little bit better now. When you asked about another test, so this is like a test, and then there's another test with the NPC that I'll show you. I've added drinking of beer, so let's just go with, this is a fun one. Well, let's just do whatever, just give me a weapon, any weapon. I will conquer to gain what I need, or it is my duty to serve our lord in battle. Let's go with conquer to gain what I need, suggests being a warrior. Recommended for advanced players only. I need to, but anyway, whatever. You can do, change it here. You can do another one. Let's see, help me choose. I need to do something productive for myself. Hello, Metin. I was in the beginning of one of the D&D stream. The stream ended because he had some internet problems. I mean with the server, like Twist and Temix. Yeah, that worked out. Oh, that kind of test. Alpha test. Yeah, totally. Let me share the stream with some people. Get some extra heads in here. Streams. Did they get rid of the streaming channel, or am I just missing it? Streaming. Here we go. And let's go up in Dean's channel. Community streams. And I'll hop in here too. We got shameless self-promo. There we go. And let me throw an invite to the Discord here. So if anybody wants to join my Discord where we give invites to the alpha tests, I'll do one soon. I want to keep working. I want to add more content now that I know it works properly and stuff. Is this the Phalanx server? It'll be player hosted, so I'll probably host one myself. Sorry for the frame rate there, because I was on my other monitor. Okay, so I'm at peace when I'm one with the forest. I've just applied to the town's carpentry guild. I'm a carpenter. Alright, so you get the idea. You get what that does. Oh, I need to be an adventurer then. Wait. No, now it says carpenter. I had to click on myself again. Alright, let's just do, I know myself. Let's just change to adventurer. This is for the actual quests that I've done. I did some work on my clouds. They move a lot slower. I think even slower than that. Remember that. Pick a little note here. Fine. RX 580. Does that exist? Wait, RX 580? I don't know that one. I didn't catch up with, oh, I'm still holding my backpack. Right, so check this out. Walk in here. Everything's fine, Dan. Let me close this. Oops, I sat in a chair. Let me close the door. line of sight on it, it's a little wonky. Turn on the light. Alright. Nope, I just sat in that chair. Get up. Alright, here's the dude. Alright, one thing I've fixed is that so when you're talking to the guy, he'll face you. So obviously you guys are familiar with, I just hailed the door. So he turns to face me and he stops doing any wandering around. And I got him doing some emotes and stuff, so, you know, if you haven't done anything with your little note yet, I'm gonna say, you know, here's at you with some scrutiny, yes, and tell you to open your backpack and get the letter. Let's let him wander around. Anyway. So if I use the letter, it's supposed to activate the... It didn't activate the thing. Leave the overlap real quick and come back. I guess I do have to take the delay out of that. Just talking to myself. Alright, so let's pretend that that just lit up right now. Same story. If I talk to him, he's a little angry because I've already talked to him before. He's like, "What are you doing? Do you have some business with me or not?" "Oh, sorry." Use the letter, etc. So if I have the letter in my hand and I hail him, little music for leveling up. Arturian takes the letter from your hands and quickly scans over it before crumpling it up and tossing it away indignantly. "So, you want to be an adventurer, eh? Well, you got the first thing right by showing me this letter. Maybe you'll be of some use after all." So that's as far as I've gotten before. Now, he shrugs. "Why don't you get me a beer?" I made these, like, parentheticals so that on the other faction it says cigar and you go to, like, a smokehouse. But on this side, it's the tavern. I'm sure you can figure out how to do that. "Gee, thanks. I'll get a beer for you then." "What if I don't want to?" He's walking around. He's not supposed to do that. He started walking. Anyway, Arturian shrugs indifferently. "Well, you can bugger off then. Find someone else to help you on your merry way." If I just completely decline, talk to him again. "What do you want? Oral history of the town? Go get me a beer." And we're back to, what if I don't want to? Well, you can bugger off. And eventually I can just say, "Alright, sorry, I'll get it right away." So we got some different, 3 different ways of starting that, like, you know. So, this lady's supposed to be highlighted. I have to fix my overlap code. Definitely not working. I was telling myself to take out the delay earlier, but I didn't. Because if you have multiple of them. So anyway, it's like, doo-doo-doo. Looks you up and down just once. What'll it be? Never mind. Close it. Let me see what you got. We'll open the shop interface, which I don't really have yet. And then Arturian told me to fetch him a beer. I assume he has a tab. She's watching you. Sombre grumbles in frustration. Sombra. Obviously a reference to Sombra. Poor lass. Is this how the UI will look, or is this just a test UI before you make the actual one? Yeah, it's whatever. I can change it whenever I want. I'm fine with it. People keep talking about improving the UI, but... I mean... It's relatively simple. That's like a later game end-up polishing thing, like, you know, way later on. I don't know if I need to, though. I kind of like this. I might change the buttons. Oh, I should probably change the font on here. Let me do that, too. And I'll probably give some like texture to the buttons so they're a little bit more like 3D-ish and not just whatever, but yeah. So, can I see, yeah. Look, that old retiree is always talking newcomers into buying a beer. Look, I'll cut you a deal this time. Buying him a beer. Oh, buying him or her a beer. Yeah, I don't know. Because I made this quest so that it's adaptable to be run by players. So that if somebody comes and kills Arturian, yeah, I can polish up the design a bit. Especially if I make it like a widget. It's based on a widget blueprint, so if I update the blueprint, it'll update the way this looks. Like the starter class standard thing. It should, at least. See, I've got like 2 borders in there. White border, a brown border, and then an image. There's all sorts of cool stuff going on there in the details. I guess it's not really... make it more simple. It is pretty simple. I've also made it so that everything overlaps now. Say for example, all these windows that you see now, like, except for this guy up here. But all this combat stuff. This is like combat here. You can move this around if you want. You can hide it. Can't upload widget from a specific design. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you can. Just images. So now I want to show you something. In the cup, I have a beer. I have a beer. So if I drink the beer, oh my god, I'm drunk. Oh my god. Oh my god. First person mode. Get to the tavern. Gotta get to the tavern. I gotta go give this guy his beer. Oh my god. Guy, why are you so far away? Why are you so far away, man? I need to talk to you. Talk to him. He knocks the beer out of my hand. Boop. It's on the ground. Why is my beer on the ground? Accept the offer calmly. He suddenly throws it down insulted. Where's the beer? Haha, that's what you get, old fool. Or, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to, I swear. Haha, that's what you get, old fool. Oh no, it broke. Talk to him again. I break it. Come here. I'm still drunk. Oh man. Brood broke it. Alright, let me... that sucks. Alright, well I'm screwed up. I've lost my cup. I wonder if I... get the cup though. I've lost my letter, I meant. If I have a cup. No. Somehow it reverted me back to this stage. Alright, let me just do it again. I'll show you another option. I didn't get all the way through at all. I got like halfway through it. And that option worked the other day. There's just little weird things that like refreshing it and
You must choose a 4.
I broke it. Move around like this. It's totally... So this is what I'm currently working on. Oh, I fixed it. Okay, we're good to go. That's what I'm like currently working on. So it's not right yet, so I'm trying not to like demonstrate that right now. Alright, so let's do this again. Thanks, I'll get a beer for you then. Hey, told me to fetch you a beer. Let me see what you got. Alright, I got the beer, got the cup. Let's just give it to him, this one. I'll fix that other one. Yay! This raises the beer above his head before bringing it to his lips. You did it. Maybe you're not so bad after all. Oh, it refreshed the... That was weird. Listen close now. Maybe I'll give you a reward if you're not too impatient. Did I put that in there? Need to close. When handing in. He's walking away. He's not supposed to be walking either. Not supposed to kick into walking thing. Alright, now listen close now. Maybe if you reward. should stop walking whenever this opens up. Hey, what's up with that? Are you done? Alright, you've done perfect so far, bringing me this nice beer without trying it yourself. If you see something lying on the ground, it must be yours for the taking, am I right? Certainly. Motherfucker. He keeps walking away and it closes the window. Certainly. He's not supposed to be doing that right now. I managed to make him stop, but now he's still doing it. You know how it goes. Arturian puts his hands on his hips. You need to learn some manners if you want to succeed in this world. You'll get absolutely nowhere running around by yourself, taking whatever you want, whenever you want. Damn it. Come here. I didn't make the window stop closing on like 500 units of distance. Alright, if you don't behave, you may be banished from these lands by the very gods themselves. You may think that is enough, but you must speak well too, lest you insult the wrong person. What you say is of great importance, isn't that true? That is true, words matter both in like conversation and action. Nah, I can say whatever I want, nothing bad will ever happen to me. He flails incredulously. Pah, what are you, some sort of troll? Who, me? Beckons you to come closer. Look here, you got all of my questions. Oh, motherfucker. You need to stop walking. This is really aggravating me. Let me write this again. Where was I supposed to go again? So I put this in here so that if you come back later, he can repeat the logic. You should. Fucker. Okay, the fetch thing doesn't work. To repeat the thing at the end. Alright, he was supposed to tell me to go to the Thieves Guild, but... fuckers keep moving. Arrgh! Alright. So let me see. Cup container. Shit, okay. Container. Okay, that's from having the menu open when there wasn't a cup, so it had been destroyed. And not having a cup when you blend the animation, that's fine. Pending kill, inventory, indices, open container, and the blend poses thing. Alright, because I did that a few times. Definitely seemed like it was working. Not the AI controller. What the fuck? No, this is remove to location. AI mode. Okay, here. Override AI title. True. Set AI mode. So I guess what I have to do is maybe in here. Oh, there's no AI mode on here. I can cast to this. Cast the pawn here. And only do it if override is false. If true, I can just say complete but fail. Can I do that? Can I fail somehow? What is this? This is a BTS thing. Behavior tree. Service. Hello, WR. How you doing? Make EQS fail. No, I want EQS to fail. wonder, I have this. Finish, execute, success, no. If override idle is true, it should just be, shouldn't even be doing this. Success, maybe. Maybe that'll make it repeat. I don't really know. Let's take a look at that real quick, see if that just fixed it up. Just that one issue. Chillin'. Doing pretty well. Let's see. Really turn towards me. Oh. I don't know if that was because of the time. I'm just gonna leave this open and see if he starts wandering at all. That's not working. Still, if he starts walking, that's the problem. We want him to... He should be facing me still. Let me hit him again. Hey, okay. Scratches his head. It's working. Let's wait like a little time here. Wait for the sun to rise or something. I see he's starting to walk again. You kind of put your game on hold from working until after Wednesday. By the way, you just started BD with your friend. Black Desert? And why Wednesday, dude? Spiders. Check this out. That's nice, man. Yeah, take your R&R when you can get it. You need it to sometimes. You can't work all the time. The human body is not made to do that. You make music, WR. Maybe what you think of this. This is a server event here. Maybe that was the problem. These are server events, but this was not a server event. This isn't either. I do like classical music, yes.
You must choose a form.
I want to see the world and all of its people. I just want to help people. I'm often in town, taking wounds from the injured. Got a good drum beat and a solid synth. Yeah, it's a weird time signature. It's like 5/8 over triplets. Yeah, it didn't refresh the overlaps. So that's work to do. Alright, let's check this out. Hail. What if I don't want to? Sorry, I'll get it right away. Hey, let me fetch him a beer. Assume he has a tab. Got it, thanks. I'm gonna drink that beer. Upstairs, drunk. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I did it. I made it upstairs. Jumping over the balcony. Oh, look, he's up here. Hey, man, what's up? Oh, my cup's on the stairs. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, I swear. He raises his arm in a shrug. It's okay. You can be faulted for seeing a nice beer without trying it for yourself. If you see something lying on the ground, it must be yours for the taking, am I right? Of course not. Congratulations, you said the right thing, he clapped sarcastically. Sarcastic clap. What you say is of great importance, isn't that true? That is true, words matter both in light conversation and in action. He nods solemnly, still drunk. Indeed, there are powerful forces in these lands, and sometimes... I'm done. I'm being drunk. Sometimes a quick tongue is... Damn it, he's walking away. Bastard. Sometimes a quick tongue is more effective than a quick sword. Quick sword. Likewise, your fellow adventurers need you just as much as you need them. A kind word can go a lot farther than a lone warrior. Indeed. He scratches his head thoughtfully. Well, you have your wits about you. Interesting dings coming from a piano, maybe? Arabic classic music, you'll not understand anything that's great. I probably would. I do like a lot of Arabic music in general. This recording quality sucks. Let me try stop streaming. And you were sorry for stealing my beer. I suppose I can't fault you for that. With a sensitivity like that and an interest in doing good, have you considered becoming an empath? Perhaps you should seek out a healer in town square. Tell them I sent you. Otherwise, keep your eyes peeled. There are helpful people everywhere if you just look for them. I'll look into it, thanks. Say hi again. Oh, that's Sembre. Say hi to Arturian again. How's it going, old pal? Care to fetch me another beer? On second thought. Let me see. Where was I supposed to go work? I turned around. Where was I supposed to go again? No, it doesn't work. Okay, so where was I supposed to go again? Work. Yeah, give us a suggestion. It does say that my internet kilobytes per second is like really low. I don't know, man. It's Sunday, my neighborhood. Let's do some things. Supposed to go again. Yeah, let's hear, dude. It was link. You might need to send it to me on Discord. Now, don't cry when you see my graph. I'll try not to show too much of it at once. Oh my god! Ah! Okay, alright, we're cool. That's good. We're good here. Just stay right here. Now, okay, so refresh. We'll be here. I guess I can be client. Response client check quest adventure. Question 1. Request. From here. Should be good. This does work the first time, but it's not like refreshing it. Could be event quest 1, quest 2, Veer brought. Check quest state. Sorry, failed. Completed. Beer brought is getting changed to survey finished positive. Aha. So survey finished positive, neutral negative. That's why. In order to get the different ones here, so I'll put those on something else. It's just a pain in the ass. I'm reading your comment here. I actually get a good sense of nostalgia from Assassin's Creed and Prince of Persia games. Yeah, we got a new member. Oh, you messaged me.
I just tried that Amazon
Oh my
hack
god.
that is all over the internet.
All over the internet. I can't stand that. Nice. 12 minutes. It's a good length. Hell yeah. Alright, let's think about this. Do I add an extra quest state for the finished so that I can keep track of this? I think that's what I do. So that's happening when I get here. So when it's... Where are you? Where'd you go? Sorry, failed or completed. Copy my little loop here for checking quest states. This is nice. Just got that set up there. Nice. Turn it back up for you. I really like those instruments. Is it violins? Is it like some sort of Indian only? Not Indian. Arabic? Middle Eastern instrument, or is that just violins? has to be a special instrument because they have the microtones. That's why it sounds like a Middle Eastern instrument, because it plays different frequencies than Western music. There's more subdivisions between the notes. You do like quarter steps and eighth steps and stuff. Arabic language now. Yeah, you spelled it right, dude. Wait. When did you spell the word? I didn't even see. So, when we do this, instead of going there, we need sorry completed or received to check the status and say survey finished, positive, neutral, negative. Actually, you know what? I need to change all the strings too. Names are bad for replication.
وانا راجع اشوفك
Take these off of here, and now I need to set this guy instead of when you finish the survey. Instead of beer brought being changed, we're going to say finish survey being changed. Back in 10, alright, bro. How's the volume for you guys? It's like an old recording, so it's hard to get perfect volume on my end. Let's see. Should be able to go as anybody now. Icon is limited still. No, this guy is broken. Sure. Right, okay. Okay, try a new character.
قدرت انساك وباللهفه وانا حيران ادور على الغياب واكذب في نفسي الشوق واتبسم وانا المحروم واكذب في نفسي الشوق واتبسم وانا المحروم
Letter. I don't even have to read the letter. I can just show up to them. Take it. Thanks, got you the beer. Get the beer. Let's just give it to him. Alright. Listen close. Get a reward if you're not too impatient. Certainly. That is true. Indeed. Alright. Well, not perfect, but you were able to bring me a sip of beer. I actually answered one of the questions wrong, because I forgot I switched the spots for them. Have you considered putting your mixed morals and dutiful behavior to good use as a merchant or craftsman? Perhaps you should seek some advice from the general store. Tell them I sent you. Otherwise, do as you please. There's plenty of help to be found wherever you look. Alright. Now, this is what I just fixed. I can't use him. Hill. Ignore the old fool. Hello, stranger. Would you be so kind as to fetch me another beer? Or where was I supposed to go again? Yes! Alright, I'm done for the day. I did a thing. Yep, but you remember how before it was just lagging there? It's because it was checking the quest status that I had just changed as part of its thing. So now it's referring another one. Where was I supposed to go again? And just is recalculating all 3 of those quest states to see which path it should give me here. Give me 1 out of 9 options. It's recalculating based on the 2 answers and whether or not I drank the beer and whether or not I was sorry for it when I came back. Alright, man. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by, sharing some beautiful music with us. See if I can find some good music for us in the background. Keep playing the Gorillas, maybe? For when this is over. Alright, so that one's good. Let's fix another thing. We'll do this in a minute. Response broke dialogue. So what's that? Conversation. Need a delay on there. And the overlapping quest thing. Let's see what's going on with that. Take a minute to compile. How we doing, Joker Dan? How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty great. Happy to be working on actual RPG content now instead of like just programming BS. It's still a lot of complicated logic. Kind of fried my brain for a minute there. Actually, playing D&D probably fried my brain more than anything. It probably fried my back more than anything. I played D&D for a couple days. It was too much. And there's always one player that's just a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? Just like one way or another. This one happened to be just like, it was a really immersive, like, cool setting, and he just plays this ridiculous character. I hate ridiculous characters, personally. So I was just like, hey, this is not my place to tell you how to roleplay, so if you'd like to adjust your roleplay a bit to accommodate me, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, you know, I'm just gonna back out of this, and he's just like, oh, my next character is gonna be even worse. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ. So I left. Another one of the players got upset. That's how I deal with things, you know? No place for me to be telling someone how to roleplay, but it's not for me, so there's no need for me to be there. Alright, let's see if that works now. So, played D&D for a couple days, hurt my back. Took a few days off to recover. It's really bad. It's like 4-hour sessions, like sitting at a computer. nice too. Whatever it auto suggested afterwards. Very nice. If I don't want to. No thanks. What do you want? Oral history of the town? Go get me a beer. Right away. And fetch a beer. Thanks. Drink it. I'm drunk. Say hello again. Nurmagerd. Said hello to the wrong person. Nice. Grab this one. Hail. Throws it down insulted. Where's the beer? Aha, that's what you get, old fool. There we go. Fixed. You fool, you can't resist seeing a nice beer without trying it yourself. If you see something lying on the ground, it must be yours for the taking. Is that right? Certainly. That is true. Indeed, they were powerful forces. Indeed. Well, you're only half wrong, but you were not sorry for stealing my beer. Still, I suppose I can't really fault you for that. You're not incredibly dull, and you're not incredibly bright. On top of that, you just take what you want. Have you considered the art of war? Perhaps you should seek out a fighter or a yeoman at the barracks. Tell them I sent you. Otherwise, do as you please. There's plenty of help to be found wherever you look. I'll look into it, thanks. I'm a little drunk. I need to give him a drunk animation so he looks drunk to other people. I'm accentuating it on purpose, of course. Woo, how we doing? I actually said woo, how we doing, not just how we doing. I didn't notice the woo. I apologize for not accentuating your woo. So that completed. Let's talk to him again. Let's see, come back here. What's up? The quest indicator's still on now. I need to... He's still walking, bastard. Where were they supposed to go again? The barracks. Alright, thanks. So that's my quest. 9 different endings. Sit on the desk. Get the cup. Oh, there's nothing in the cup, so I can't drink it. Haha. You can't stop me from dancing on the table. Haha. There's another empty cup. There's another one on the stairs, I believe, still. Yeah. Just fun. Just lurking, impressed by the progress, to be honest. I don't get to catch your streams all that much. Thanks. I actually took a couple weeks off because a lot of times my actual work itself isn't that exciting to watch. I think it's fun to keep up with the progress, and sometimes it's a really fun stream to watch me work, like when I know I'm gonna fix something or do something and it's like, oh, I want to see it, but sometimes it's literally just like just me being frustrated at something and nobody wants to see that. Like, look at this thing, it's still... When I dropped... Little things like that, little logical inconsistencies I need to just address. So, but what was that? When I dropped the cup and I had the other one selected already? So I was like, had this clicked. E held down? No. Well, I simply dropped it and get that one. I'm not sure what I did. little better. Yeah, alright, this enough of that. Let's go back to some gorillas. Gorillas. I was listening to this morning. It was good.
Madam, the ship is under attack from pirates. I've been sent to escort you to the lifeboats.
Alright, let's see.
Madam? Oh. Oh dear.
Alright, I need 2 characters. Okay, sorry.
Can communicate. I mean, not that they knew that song, but I played it anyway, and it communicated something. And I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think what I'm trying to say is that music's a really important thing, and it's fantastic that we've got festivals like this all around Europe that keep us with a sense of like open-mindedness and like, you know,
And like, you know, like, you gotta like have yourself like available to others.
Thank you for that, and thank you, Bertha, very much.
I'm back. Let's make another character here. I'll test the overlapping things as a client now. That looks better, kind of. Kind of hard to read, but not bad.
Just
It's a really good song. I love this album. DM Days. So you see I added a new menu down here for all the buttons that you can use. I just labeled them as the button. So you see what's available here.
don't stop the bug when it comes, it's the dark. You'll see.
The glowing thing's kind of stupid, to be honest. I should just make it so that when the button is... I can keep it there for when I press the button and it glows for a second. Yeah, it's a lame, hacky way of simulating button being pressed. Okay, hello, you're out here now. Alright, let's see if this works. As a client. Yeah, it didn't overlap him. It was working before. Come back, alright, there it is. Alright. Everyone's torch is on, it's super bright in here. I'm overlapping with her, so let's see if this works. If I hail him. Gee, thanks, guess I got a beer for you. Yeah, hers is overlapped, I didn't move. So it did work. But it didn't work. As a client, drink it, get drunk, find this dude. Is he up here? Ah, this is so hard. It's a minigame. Woo! Must be outside. It's outside somewhere. There he is. Hey, Twist. Gameplay is still really laggy and the quality, it is strange. getting pretty shitty frames because I'm streaming and I have a 720 video playing on my 4K monitor on my second monitor. Even this is getting drunk vision. Alright, so, oh! Where's the beer? That's what you get, old fool. You fool, you can't resist seeing a nice beer without trying it yourself. If you see something lying on the ground, it must be yours for the taking, is that right? Certainly. You need to learn your manners, blah 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 blah. Nah, I can say whatever I want. What are you, some kind of troll? Who, me? A rude one you are, and you stole my beer. With nothing to lose and no morals to speak of, have you considered descending into the fighting pit? Perhaps you should seek out a gladiator at the arena and tell them I sent you. Otherwise, do whatever you want. I'm sure you can find the help you need if you just look for it. Maybe it's because your phone has a 1440p screen. It's crazy, man, watch it on your phone. Yeah, as you can see, the frames are kind of shitty right now. Let me try stopping that. Minimize this. Come back. I have the other instance of the game open. I've done some optimizing recently. I'm just like going crazy with it. Let's see, the menu should be getting more than that. Oh, because I'm open here, that's why. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because it's rendering twice. Let's try this again here. With no music, no video streaming. So now this is up to 120 on the menu. Weird that Unreal Engine seems to limit it at 120 no matter what you do. I might have some fix for that somewhere. There we go, back up to 50-ish. Not perfect, but in this area, that's what we get. Lots of stuff everywhere. Go to the desert. The desert has nothing to see. I'm gonna get higher than this. I got up to like 70s and stuff when it's when I'm not doing all this jazz too. Let me see what happens if I have this playing. Like dialogue with the game. That's wild. 60 frames. Yeah, that grass is a beast. If you go like anywhere else. Let's see what this is like here. 60. It's that grass is like the real problem. I might have to end up taking it out or doing some work on it. But I like it so much. See, it's above 60 when the grass isn't loaded in. Well, it did load it in, it's 60 still-ish, 50s, yeah, depending which way I'm looking. Trees sometimes. I've been doing some work on one thing I've done recently is the continents in the distance get shadowed properly so they're not glowing in the middle of the night. So you see there's some blue fog in the distance. All this is getting illuminated properly. So watch as the sun sets and rises. I'll chill here for a minute. Why is this health open? I'll be right back a second. All good. Yeah, did you like the attitude the player can have? I did that for mostly for you guys. Why is the health visible? It's so weird. Health is like constantly visible. There's little things. there's the moonlight. Still smooth with the continent in the distance, very dark. Don't see anything. So what happened was before you'd see like the edge of the cliffs would be like dark. Not dark, sorry, glowing. Where is it? There's the stuff. There's the other continent. So it is actually shadowed now. It's not glowing on the side. As the sun slowly starts to rise, you would see like the edges of the cliffs being illuminated. I fixed that. Oh, here we go. See? Very real now. Not getting glowing results here. And once it comes up, it pans down with the shadows. See that? It's illuminating everything properly now. I'm getting basically 60 frames a second there. I mean, obviously when there's a bunch of spells and combat and stuff, it's gonna get worse, so I'm gonna have to further optimize. One thing I don't like is that I made the trees look barren in the distance to cut down on draws, because I don't think that's a good effect. Not to cut down on draws, just to cut down on fucking everything. Polygons, I guess. But probably not an effective result. And I don't have any billboard distant things. I didn't like the way the billboards looked from above. I want to do the polygon octahedronal imposter meshes from Ryan Brooks, but I couldn't get it to work right. So I might have to make some proxies of the meshes somehow. They've added some new features where you can now you can do poly reduction meshes on LOD 0, so the very first one. So if you want to if I want to optimize, actually what I've ended up doing is doing force min LOD 1 or 2 on some of these trees, so they're not as good looking as they could be to get better performance out of them. So like this, when you get super close, it's not getting to super HD. Like this tree looks much better in the pack, but I've forced it to be LOD 1. That's just one way of... I mean, it's an RPG, a multiplayer RPG. You don't expect the super illustrious HD trees, and it'll probably help. I mean, it does help. I'm getting, you know, close to 60 FPS constantly. I'm happy with that. What's next to work on? I'm gonna smoke in a bowl. I want to fix this a lot. That's really important to me. And these two things some more. Just leave the background on for a minute. That chill vibe.
Took it all back. When the call was closing, it was Bobby Grace, and I know that. Put it in the right place. He put it back. Cloud in your eyes and stars of light come streaming back. So make it for the best time. Rolling day. Good time, good time, good time, good time, good time. Take it in your
Oh, that got awful beeping sound. Be right back. There you go. You gotta press that other button so that the fire smoke alarm thingy stops chirping. Very important thing to do. So weird.
Even when my tank's on me, I still go to the party. Let me pick you up. Now pick me up. Where it all goes down. To that school. Cause there's no substitute. Are you ready? To even know the truth. Here we go. The truth. Take it in your heart now, lover. Take it in your heart, take it in your heart, take it in your heart. Where it all goes down.
Keep that run on server, maybe.
Thank you.
It'll come back around to the client when it needs to at the end.
This is Jamie Principal. Where the beautiful people at? It's Jamie's birthday. Happy birthday, Jamie! I said, where the beautiful people at? Beautiful people, clap your hands. Come on. Beautiful people, clap your hands. Beautiful people, clap your hands.
It's for the overlap. Yeah, Hollywood. Overlap with alien costume. Walking. Going to do your morning internet room. See if you are still alive. Sure thing, bro. I'm kind of just taking it easy.
I'ma go walk all the way to the hill. But you never know what's real, so you have to be prepared. You have to be ready. You have to be ready. Because she can be a bitch. And she's a wonderful thing.
palace flows. Rain falls from the heavens to my palace rooftop. When the light shines through it, I feel more exposed. Will it ever change it? We'll just never know. Stimulation I'm in need of. See the time, the essence. This clock doesn't own a home, but rain falls from the heavens to my palace roof. When the light shines through, I feel more exposed. Engine, myself, one of my mind is my thesis. Chef, you might surprise yourself. Tonight is how I live in space is my thesis. I know you need this. I know you need this. I broke to run out of pieces. The mic connect to something bigger. Look at your microphone and me. You should consider. Look at the time. I'm probably later than ever. What did you find? I'm coming here and then with pressure. Look to the heavens and I saw. Oh, yeah. Walked up in the night pause. What the fuck did you do this for? Wish me luck when that midnight falls. Memories of a past life. Chemistry, this is our time. Chemistry, this is our time. Come on, come on. Down to it. In stillness, help to the world to rebuild this. Trust in my mind, I'm a fight for the truth. They can all of these things, I know you need this. I know you need this, I fall and I need to speak. I know it's what I will be. It's my whole purpose, it was just to speak. Now look at the time, I know that I'm early today. What did you find when you met up around the way? Gaze to the source, and they feel calm and check. Now my eyes in this groove. These are the things I do. Think about when I take you. Memories of the past life. Gonna be this is our time. Gonna be this is our time.
What? Oh, right. I know exactly why. Because they took that thing off of the exec. I bet it's more so in the logic of the like AI controller. Though. Any one of these guys, just be able to talk to him, make him stop moving. Dun, 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 dun. This is still. Yes. So I was thinking making it basically so he wanders around aimlessly during the day, and then at night he heads back. Alright, what's up, guy? So far, so good. He's not supposed to move. Basically, we're not supposed to see anything. Let me let him go and see if I can catch him. Stop moving. Might have to put a delay on when he turns to face me. There he goes again? Alright. Turn to face me, and then he stopped walking a moment after that. I mean, I think it's working now. I'm gonna just stay here for a second and see if he just... if maybe when he goes back to roaming mode after being in idle for a bit, whether or not he, Somebody noticed that my torch doesn't cast shadows. I did that for performance reasons. Because as you can see in there, there's like 7 torches. If they all cast shadows, that would be awful. But it does look a little weird. I don't know, I feel like it's a utilitarian thing when you need it. Otherwise, there's usually moonlight. But it looks like it's working. He's still there. Oh yeah, it's a great song, isn't it? In it. How's it going, Chicky? So I think this is fixed. I can take... This is the server, though. Let me try it as a client now. Oh, you see that? He started moving as soon as I closed the dialogue. Come back here. Stop moving. Haha. But yeah, okay, so he doesn't turn... maybe I need to put that on a tick. I don't want to, though. Alright, NPC... Stops walking after... Face player... Overriding player facing rotation. So I might as well show this again. Let me do this one more time. Let me do it as a client though. I'm trying to read last open question mark. Right there. I'll do one more time. I'm not going to loop this. I'll just put a delay and say, let's wait a second if it didn't work. Okay, what we need to do here is... Maybe that can be rep notify? Just in case it's not valid yet, because maybe it didn't get set yet on... That was the server doing it though. That might be from the dude in the spawn area, maybe? So then skills, and then different attributes from having different races, just to start with, and then of course you can change it. Put some readouts here. Oh, he's out here for some reason. Hello, Tyrion. What if I don't want to? Well, you can bugger off then. Find someone else to help you on your merry way. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah. What do you want? An oral history of the town? Go get me a beer. Right away! El Sembre. Arturian told me to fetch him a beer. Now this name will also be... No, that won't be... I should change that to a descriptor. Because I want players to be able to replace these NPCs if they get killed. So, here's the thing, we can drink the thing, and we be drunk. On the horse! Drunk on a horse! Drunk on a horse in first person? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Turned the horse off, still drunk. So say the speaker. Where's that dude? There we go. So. Say hello. He knocks the cup out of my hand. Suddenly throws it down, insulted. Where's the beer? That's what you get, old fool. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's because I'm in multiplayer right now. I've got 2 instances in full epic settings. It's like, I always optimize as I'm playing. I think I need to make the grass cheaper. It has all this fading stuff, which is probably super expensive. But I like it. So, you fool, you can't resist seeing a nice beer without trying it yourself. If you see something lying on the ground, it must be yours for the taking, is that right? Of course not. Ah, he claps sarcastically. Congratulations, you said the right thing. What you say is of great importance, isn't that true? That's true, words matter both in light conversation and in action. Arturian nods solemnly. I'm not nodding solemnly. I'm supposed to nod. Indeed, there are powerful forces in these lands, and sometimes a quick tongue is more effective than a quick sword. Likewise, your fellow adventurers need you, blah 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 blah. Hold on. I need to type that into chat here.
I said, what's up, Belgium? I said, make some noise for the gorillas, y'all!
It's also because I'm in another window here. Jesus. me just type this into chat for future viewers. I'm waiting for this to load up in my other window. As you see, when I'm alt-tabbed, it goes into like complete low frame, like 2 frames a second. So, indeed, there are powerful forces in these lands, and sometimes a quick tongue is more effective than a quick sword. Likewise, your fellow adventurers need you just as much as you need them. A kind word can go a lot further than a lone warrior. Indeed. Well, you have your wits about you, but you were not sorry for stealing my beer. Still, I suppose I can't fault you for that. With your mind on matters and your interest in your own, have you considered the pursuit of knowledge? Perhaps you should seek out a scholar at the university. Tell them I sent you. Otherwise, keep your eyes peeled. There are helpful people everywhere if you just look for them. I'll look into it. Thanks. Art V1. You make any animations yourself? Here, I'll show you what animations I've made myself. It's shaking because there's some weird bug with when I'm a client and there's some collision shit going on there. But yeah, that getting up and sitting down animation. I also did this chair animation. See the shaking thing? Let me do this on my server. Wait, am I the server right now? No, the server's over here. Yeah. I gotta work on that. Let me demonstrate that. Go to player. There we go. There we go. It's not the best, but I made that using Unreal Engine only. Just animated in Engine. And then the drinking I made as a montage, so it can be endless, or I can do it quickly. Oh, there's nothing in it right now. That's right, it won't work unless there's something in it. So I can't really show you that. Dropped it. I can show it to you, but I have to do the quest. I already finished the quest with him. I did it while drinking as him. But anyway, I did the axe chopping, so I don't think any of these guys are a lumberjack. So let me just get an axe real quick. You can see I made this animation. The hand attaching to the other hand is broken as fuck right now. Like, it's not a very good animation, by any means. But it'll work while you're moving around and stuff. The left hand is really not attaching right. I haven't looked at that in a while, trying to fix it, but I'll fix it. At one point it was working pretty well, but you know, I adjusted something else. Doing a game all by yourself means, you know, you can only focus on one thing at a time, so it just takes time, and I'll make a note about that for later. I think it's better when, two-handed weapons. Let me try.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Encore. This is the one. That old retiree. Okay. Buying them a beer. Okay, here we go. And what was another one where I wanted to change like one word in the dialogue? Yeah, let's just do these in order. Put advanced warning on background selections. Where the hell is that? Here we go. Yeah, that's you. Jumped on it and broke it.
I want to do something really silly now. I wanted to like give the Belgians some power tomorrow, right? Okay? Want some power? It's like Chelsea, we sing this song and you can
Because I represent my entire home and family is raided by orcs. Background choice. Oh, why is this playing?
All my life, never have my gun, so me have to move sharp like me knife. All my life, me pray that when me get wealthy, I'm and me wife. All my life, the system force me to be a killer just like Rodney Price. All my life, no, all my life. One day, Kobe, some boy they know me. Though me rough, them can't believe a grandma drove me. No few popcorn songs, so I'm feeling lonely. Boy, my name, so I have to feel I know my story. Oh, me gain up all those glories. The world is mine, the whole life, me take it slowly. Happy days, me call it, no, my bones had stories. Anyway, in the world, me dogs, them know me. Me laugh and collect those trophies. They can't make deserve it, rich in the music. Boy, I don't live no night like Frisbee. The dream, I'm ready to live that with me. All my life, me dreams of who knows land, cars and bikes. All my life,
RT662 Windows. Oh, because that's coming in through my Discord. That's why. That's cool. But still, it didn't show on the stream. That's funny. I still got notified of Discord chats. It's new for me. See? That's what I'm talking about. Let me check that again, did I?
I'm in a state bar, I got debts, time to face up. Sad about some middle, and I'm just a breaker. Gonna take it, cause I'm out, what I'm taking, the rings, I'm breaking, I'm making you a personal day. Eden has a Eden has a Eden, right? Eden has a Eden has a Eden has a take it over, but it will be enough. Them mesmerized. Skeleton, Aiden Hazard, Aiden
don't think there's a way for me. Like, you can see through the window and see all the players in there. I think there's a way to... I have to start another character. It's already active? Fuck. Interesting. Yeah, there's some discrepancies between the server and the client. Yeah, that didn't activate it, but somehow, like, teleporting away, like, left it on. Wait, it's on again. It walked over me, that's why. No, it's just on. Because he walked over the other dude? Oh, anyway, this is what I wanted to test. Yeah, so that worked. On the server. That's just a matter of it not working on the client.
All right, do you want this? What's the matter with you? Seriously? What is this generation all about? Do you fucking want it? No, you don't. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard.
Some people don't have rhythm.
Hurricane, hurricane, hurricane. Oi, 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 oi. I've just been fucking bigging you up. Come on, man, let's support us as well. Hurricane. Thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow.
Okay, I'm just watching the gorillas thing. What's up, Matathias? I'm looking for the overlap event. Let me just see. I can get it from here. Try it again. Speaking of sunshine in a bag.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, top of me is nothing because I'm counting no eggs. No, it couldn't be there. No, you shouldn't be scared. No, I'm good repaired. And I'm counting the stand.
simple. Bet you couldn't think, but I command you to. Panoramic view, y'all make it all manageable. Pikachu, different crews on your different crews. Six of dudes, you're mad who you kidding to. Picture you getting down in the picture too. About a picture too. You think it's physical, baby, spiritual hero who will pity you to clear you, and you're too crazy. Righteous, the summer definition of a life is priceless. It's all cause I'll put you on the ice. Should you like it? Guns talking righteous, a one talking like it's a monster possess you. A one
Sorry, streaming some Unreal work. Interesting looking project you got here. Thank you very much. Trying to make like a small scale multiplayer RPG the way I would want like an MMO to be, but in a small community environment, like a Minecraft kind of thing. I got some combat and stuff. There's a little area you can fight here. That is fucked up. That's some culling issues I have to work on. Just noticed that for the first time. There you see the culling popping in. I just have to increase the distance that things cull at. It's just too short. I just put it in there. So anyway. That's the server. Probably remove that note from don't forget. He whispers that line in the song, so... Oh, I'm running through here real quick. Go take a look. Turning animation. Does it play up here for some reason? Don't know what the fuck is up there. But... You must choose a form. What do you mean? You may follow the light of the flame, or you might seek the company of shadows.
It's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
Blah, blah. Okay. I do this 100 million times already. I'm just trying to test something. Pick that back in. You get racing skill from doing that. Moonlight doesn't affect this ocean? I gotta have reflections on the ocean again. I took them off for some interesting reasons. So interesting. But I think I might be putting that back on. Yeah, let's look at that. Maybe a certain time of day where I can do it or something. Turn down the amount of it or something. Alright, so this is what I want to test. I'm a client now. I can go to this dude over here. The music is super muddy. Pretty awesome video card to be getting such low frame rates. Jeez, everybody has a fucking comment. I'm running 2 instances of the game in epic settings. I have 2 directional lights. This is why I don't stream very often. People are hypercritical. They don't know what they're talking about. Alright. I didn't even do this right because I'm not paying attention. Alright, new character. Is that guy 12 or whatever? 14. The music is playing out of a speaker into a microphone. Let's see, what's next? It's a live concert too. Okay, I can just jump to here and myself. Hey. Oh fuck, I fucked this up, haven't I? No, I still am good, okay. I gotta get back to working on that. Make sure it's in my notes still. Yeah, this stuff. Okay, it's still there, I'll remember. Let's see some. Also, when I alt tab, it goes down to like 3 FPS. watched this yet. What? Jesus. Dude, please be polite on my channel. I don't need that attitude. And like accusing me of being rude to you when you came on here and shit. I don't need that shit. Where's the thing? Here's the thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no more outbursts, please. I'll have to block you. Especially not if it's about me threatening to block you. That'll just be the end of your day. Oh shit. Can't turn. Is that because of this shit? Alright, let me just restart this guy. I'm doing this. Oh, still do this. Okay. Ready? Ah, yes! There was a delay to it, but it worked. Huzzah! Alright, so let's do this again. Fun times. Hello! What if I don't want to? Sorry, I'll get it right away. It's far though. It's really far. Oh, I need to get the beer, right? From her. There are all these torches in here, it's just too bright. I have to figure out some way of maybe minimizing the brightness if there's other torches nearby or something, or I don't know, it's just a bit ridiculous. Some retired adventurer told me to fetch a beer. Okay, got it. Alright, ready? Oh yeah, let me do the drinking animation again. The animation guy is still here. So I can drink, then I can stop drinking, or I can just drink and keep it on, and just be drinking for a while. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Although wait, I shouldn't be able to drink anymore, it should be empty. But it's still doing it. It's interesting. Getting really drunk. I don't know if it gets worse too. I have no idea. Just plug it in. So, if I wave to this guy now, he's gonna stop moving, right? Yeah, that's cool, that's important. Okay, this is crazy. That's what you get, old fool. You fool, you can't resist. Maybe capitalize you. You fool! And then it's also saying he's nodding his head. Alright. So if you see something lying on the ground, it must be yours for the taking, is that right? Of course not. Congratulations, you said the right thing, patronizing clap. What you say is of great importance, isn't that true? That is true. Words matter, both in light conversation and in action. Arturian nods solemnly. Indeed, there are powerful forces in these lands, and sometimes a quick tongue is more effective than a quick sword. Likewise, your fellow adventurers need you just as much as you need them. A kind word can go a lot further than a lone warrior. Indeed. Arturian crosses his arms thoughtfully. Well, you have your wits about you, but you were not sorry for stealing my beer. Still, I suppose I can't fault you for that. With your mind on matters and your interests in your own, have you considered the pursuit of knowledge? I've already done this right. So there's 9 endings that you can get through by doing all that. I'll look into it, thanks. This needs to close or end that. Let's see, wait, maybe it's updated already, it's just... No. I need to do... All that was as a client, which is cool. Here's a server, all the way on another continent. I don't even need to be in the map to do this. Let's see. Oh yeah, I like the new stuff. That gets overrated. This is the one that doesn't really matter.
Focus, we didn't even notice. We awake to a place we can better recognize. Yeah, you know, says, no, but you can justify it out. Your back is up against the wall again.
That's all I needed to do in the... Right, that was the horizon thing, is a bit detailed. I'll do that on my own time. I can go back to the menu map.
Well, you have to take care of yourself. You know I've got my hands full. But you can always justify the message.
Brought to you by Corona. I need to put one of those, like, you have to accept the rules things before watching my stream on Twitch. I feel like it's only on Twitch where people come in and they're all like, tell you how to do things. I don't know though, I have to start keeping track. I do have a lot more followers on YouTube. I feel like the YouTube crowd is more like do it yourself, you know, community oriented, whereas Twitch is like elitist, you know, do it the right way kind of thing. But I don't know, that's just my impression so far. I could be way off. All right.
Let's go, Pigs! Let's go, Pigs! Come on! Get up! March! Doesn't it make you feel better? Oh.
Get to into the nails.
Doesn't it make you feel better? The pigs have run tonight. They can
Folks.
see starting. Everything is alright.
Reflections back on ocean. Oh, that's what I wanted to do in there. Yeah, that's a whole lot of shit there. That was another thing. Green note from connecting screen. What's up with that? Guess that would be. Nice. Ouch.
You left me here, I'm all alone. And my little piggy needed something new. And nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care anymore.
Gotta know this one. It's classic boys and girls.
Cause I just don't care.
I used to listen to this while playing Team Fortress Classic. The Downward Spiral and Team Fortress Classic will always go together for me. Playing those Badlands map, playing Hunted. Man, there's no YouTube footage of that fucking game either. I tried searching for shit and there's like nobody. And they all have the updated graphics too. There was the older graphics in Team Fortress Classic, and that's the one you have to play. I'm just telling you. So, yeah, let's maybe look at this. I was just there.
Motherfucking pig. There's a lot of things that I hoped you could help me understand.
I've seen this live so many times that this version is more stuck in my head than.
What am I supposed to do? I've lost my shit because of you. And nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care anymore. And nothing can stop me now, 'cause I just don't care. And nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care anymore. And nothing can stop me now, 'cause I just don't care anymore.
I'm gonna do it when I tell it to be busy. Maybe I have him turn to face too soon. When do I do that? Does he turn to face him? Do they know on the faction check? That would make no sense. No. Well, oh! Look at that. I was doing it. Yep. guess it's okay if I make him stop walking and then go back to walking. This really just goes to oh, but it has to be done after that. Okay. Reptile. Oh, nice. Good song. So that has to be set. Should be good enough. Let's try that as a client. Hey yo. Welcome back. Oh, I think I forgot to cache the map. Watch this while that happens. I love how this whole video is in black and white, even though the concert itself isn't. Obviously the concert's not in black and white because reality's not black and white. But yeah. Shiny character. I hate how he doesn't turn when he's up here. I don't know why that is. Must be maybe it's like casting to something and not ready yet, doesn't have it yet. Alright, so I just recently fixed... Hey, in your opinion, when the game will go as a beta? I've been telling my parents, like, I expect to be done with this within a year. I mean, not done with it, but let's say at that state, like a beta, like where I'm like in a state of polishing forever. Because there's really not that much more to do. I mean, content is the easy part, that's the thing. I've been doing the hard stuff, man. Content shit's easy. Bugs and stuff, that's a little different. And there'll be lots of bugs, so I'm getting more focused towards adding the content now, so I gotta go talk to that dude out here. Okay, this is what we need to test. If he's walking around and I say hi to him, he should like actually turn to face me and not keep walking for half a second. That was the last thing. So he's walking that way. Hey, oh, fuck. You see that? I did it again. So I let him go. Come on, get on your way. I didn't break him. He does switch back and forth between idle and animated, so maybe it's just because of that animation playing. I'll go back to moving after that. No. Time to pass. We'll start moving again. I hope. Come on, guy. Start moving. I need you to start moving, man. I need you to just start walking. It might take a while. So a year. Oh, there he goes. There we go. Yeah. I mean, earlier would be better, but I feel like that's a good. I've been doing this for 2 years, learning Unreal Engine, and I'm at a point where I'm like at the point where people normally would be at with their skills when they start making a game. I mean, maybe not that good, but I'm at the point where I'm like making a game now. I'm not just fiddling about. So yeah, I think so. I do say so. Hey, wait! Stop walking, fucker. I need to like override the current move to. I have to like interrupt it. That's the problem, because he has to finish his move too. I can just do this. No. This, the turn to face. I can do this afterwards. There's some delays in here that I can take to my advantage. Wish me good luck. I have an operation for my foot after 2 weeks. Oh man. Like, the operation is in 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from now. Definitely wish you good luck.
Thank you! How the fuck are you, alright? Alright, we're gonna fit as much in as we can. There's something new.
Your music is muddy. It's like, sorry. Sorry, I think that's funny. But not you. I do wish you much luck. 2 weeks from now, okay. What's the surgery for? Did you have an injury? That was better. Looks like it's stopping him completely. Oh, he just goes into a sketch. There he is. Yeah. Okay. Am I a client? I'm a client, right? Yeah. Okay, let's simulate lag. Let me just look that up again. So I have to sleep until 9. It's called flatfoot. Dude, I got flatfoot too. My grandfather had gout. So I'm a little worried about that. My foot gets crampy all the time. I gotta sleep now. It's 11:30. I'm gonna have something to discuss it with you, but I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, alright, dude. Have a good one. By the way, Unreal Dean is doing like a game jam. So if you want to join us, do a game jam with us, little team on the Discord. Whoa, what happened to that? Middle of a song and it cut out. The video is like playing, but it's like gray. A little logo pops up. One of their cameras going out or something. Alright, let's see. He's walking away. Indirect. Whoop. And he plays animation. That's the right sequence. It would be nice to do a little interp too. Maybe I could do that there. Oh, I wasn't simulating lag. I was trying to simulate lag. What is this? Alright, come on. Skip ahead a few minutes here. 1,000 packet lag. Okay, there's definitely lag there. Yeah, okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Worked. Discord server you talked about. Are you not on the Discord server? Didn't you just message me? Wasn't that you? Here, let me copy it just in case I got you confused with someone. Pretty sure. Like, didn't you just message me? Was that not you? I mean, I apologize. I'm more familiar with usernames rather than real names. No. Like, yeah, that is you, right? I mean, you're fucking Dark Lord, right? You showed me the music earlier and all that jazz. Like, so what are you talking about? Oh, that disconnected me. That's too much packet lag. Try it again. Oh, it's like a game jam. You know what game jams are? There's this guy, Dean Ashford. I'll send you an invite to his channel. So there's some details on it there. He's gonna do a game jam that we can join, like a smaller community thing. $2,000. Is that too much? Alright, we can do this. It's a 2-second lag. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Hello. I have 14. Oh. This is a terrible lag. What would happen? Gee, thanks. I guess I'll get a beer for you then. Everything happened. If I don't want to... Yeah, no thanks. 2-second lag. Yeah, this is just a test. What happens if I press it when it's loading? Alright, let's get the beer. It's good to test things with lots of lag to see what happens. This animation. It's weird. Now it's working. Interesting. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, check it out. Best of luck with everything. Well, I didn't get beer in it. In the lag. Huh. Wow, the lag. That was weird. Okay.
Not the ones you came looking for.
So what is Dean's Jam? Oh, it doesn't have a theme yet. They're voting on the theme, so you have the opportunity to do that. Where's the beer? So yeah, I didn't get the beer with too much lag. Oh yeah, all worked well and fine with lots of lag. That's good. He does a lot of like material tutorials for Unreal Engine. Generally kind of a similar attitude, but not as... He's very indie, do-it-yourself, blueprint only, Unreal Engine. He's more focused on material effects and more like kind of video gamey stuff. He doesn't really have any like, you know, not focused on hardcore old school RPG stuff. And he's not as, you know, me. He's Dean. He's very chill. He's a very polite and nice individual. He's a good community, very supportive. You get a lot of help on there too. I shared my stream just now. I've been playing. Oh look, I'm a 2-star fella. Look at that, I'm purple. Ooh boy, I'm special. I've been playing with them on some of their games. Whenever they do a little community game play thing, I'll have to ask him when he's doing that again, because that shit was fun. So I definitely highly recommend everybody go check out Unreal Dean, Dean Ashford. You search for that dude on Twitch or YouTube, you'll find him. Great material tutorials, and tutorials in general, I think, but mostly material stuff. So, should I look at that? Let's look at that. Item container. Add item container. No. Server spawn item. Server spawn give item in held container. It's reliable. Interested in the indie games. Yeah, he's actually making a community game or something like that, or making a game. Zero experience on Unreal Engine and coding. Oh, well. I thought you were, I guess you're just a gamer like us, eh? You can help us test it. How about that? If you do any art stuff, if you do art stuff, you can contribute for a game jam. Give player item, spawn item, container. So... Do it 2 more times. Yeah, I can functionize that. People would insist on just pointing out that I could totally do that. Let's just... I'd be afraid of putting it on a loop here, but I think it'd be fine because I'm only doing this... shit. Like, if your hand is empty and I've given you an item and... It'll only happen once you have a valid item in your hand there. I have to play with fire. So I have to go now, see you later, and I'll talk to you about something tomorrow. Alright, man, peace. Burn.
This world rejects me. This world threw me away. This world never gave me a chance. This world
Okay.
gonna have to pay.
This is cool one we can do here.
Well, I don't believe in your institutions. I do what you want me to. And like the cancer in the system, I've got a little surprise for you. Something inside of me, there's something up inside. Why did you put it there? Did you not realize this thing inside of me? It screams loud as sound, and sometimes I think I could burn.
Nope. good already. This one just needs to go up above info. There? No. Not there. Alright, I'm just gonna minimize stuff. Why did you put it there? Did you not realize this thing inside of me? It screams loudest. It screams. Sometimes Reznor's live vocals are just so goofy. I'm gonna burn this whole building down. That's what that sounded like. There we go. Alright, now I can select these things. And that means mouse over them too. Alright, so level is determined by your level. Should I put something there for level? I haven't really decided exactly how every experience is going to be gained, whether it's the monsters and or the quests or both. So I'm just gonna skip it. Health. So we're gonna do like both of these mouse tooltip. I see multiple values like that. So health. Make it a period. Yeah, because those are periods. Right. Your spirit. By a strength. Determined by your dexterity. Intelligente. Damage modifier. I'm thinking about putting the math in here for people, but I like it better if they have to figure it out for themselves. Because then I don't have to go look it up myself. That's not the reason why, I'm just saying that'd be funny.
Thank you.
Constitution. Oh yeah. I got to see this song live. I was so happy. I just am happy for that. I got my arm, but my heart's no good. You're the only one that's understood. I'm coming down, but I don't know where you can be. I shouldn't go, but you're reaching back and taking me. Down from the sky. The more I give to you, the more I die. And I want you. And I want you. And I want you. And I want you. You are the perfect drive, the perfect drive, the perfect drive. You are the perfect drive, the perfect drive, the perfect drive. Hey! Lands. Is there something else here? I see the curves when I'm all stupid. Your love goes straight to my heart. Without you, everything just falls apart. Now, bird wants to say hello to you. Now, feels well together. I should fix that. I can fix that. And I want you. And I want you. And I want you. And I want you. You are the perfect drive, perfect drive, perfect drive. You are the Please note that this song is not about drugs. That. There it is. What the hell? Oh no, it's part of the merged actor. Fuck, what do I do? I could put something there. Holy shit, I can't believe that's been there, that merged like that. Shit. I could cover it with some stupid thing. It's only there. Or I could redo the spawn area while merging. I don't think so. I don't think I want to do that. It's okay if there's a little variation.
Without you, everything falls apart. Without you, it's not as much fun to pick up the pieces. Without you, everything falls apart. Without you, it's not as much fun. It's not as much fun. Not as much fun. Not as much fun.
I need to put like some boulder or rock or something sticking out here. Ooh, nice year zero material. Just duplicated that one by holding F. Now let's see about this. One room has it. Just to be weird. Designed by accident. That's nice, it's not in the hallway. Just a little rock, a little extra wall there. Nothing to see here, folks. Stop. 4 o'clock now. That's cool. A little more time has passed than I realized. That's been like 4 hours. I should probably stop. I'll call that a nice little bit of completion there. I don't like the way these two mesh there, but in the darkness it's not too bad. We'll see. So reminder, anyone wants to join the Discord, check that out. Do alpha tests regularly. I'll probably do another one soon. I want to add more of these quests. Do one for each of the background choices. Have a bunch of NPCs. A living, breathing town as they have various daily schedules and do stuff. I have to go find them. Little game. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Everybody checking in. Everybody, some of the regulars, I wouldn't say all of them, there's quite a few regulars popping in earlier. Sorry to the trolls for not taking your shit. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry for people who are trying to be helpful and get lumped in with the trolls, because that's the way the world works. I just do apologize. I do my best. Can't stop. Can you stop? I don't know. Me, I'm not. Damn it, I almost had it. There you go. Ah! That sounded really bad. Wow. Wait. Yeah, that's him. It wasn't me. That's him going, ooh. Alright, anyway. Peace out, everyone. Maybe I should leave it on for this, because it's cool. Probably sounds like shit, though. The microphone's not even close to it.